Hi guys, this is Leon D'Souza and hope all of y'all are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to talk about plots in Chikkaballapur, which also includes Nandi Hills. And I've selected Chikkaballapur as well as Nandi Hills as it's a very good option for investment in terms of land because the rates over here are much lower as compared to Devanahalli town, as well as if you're looking for land in and around the Bangalore International Airport. Plots over here in Nandi Hills as well as in Chikkaballapur are much lower in the price range of around 3000 rupees or so per square feet as compared to plots in Devanahalli or in plots near the Bangalore International Airport where they start at around 6000 rupees per square feet. So I wanted to share this information with you so you can consider investing in these plots, some of which are also farm plots, which range from 5000 to 10,000 rupees per square feet in terms of the size of the plots, if you're looking for larger plots. So you can definitely consider these plots if you're looking at a long-term investment or even to build your villa or your weekend home if you want to go and spend time over there during the weekends, as Nandi Hills is a resort destination. So it would be a good place to chill out on the weekends. Uh, and also, as I mentioned, in terms of the rates per square feet are much lower as compared to Devanahalli town and the Bangalore International Airport. Also, I will leave a link in this video if you have not seen my earlier video in terms of the plots which I had selected in and around Devanahalli and the Bangalore International Airport. So how I'm going to do this is I have created a spreadsheet and share this information with you, as well as in terms of the distances to show you the locations and the distance from Devanahalli town. I will be using Google Maps. Yeah guys, so these are the plots I have shortlisted in Nandi Hills, which comes in Chikkaballapur district. Some of them which are already ready and some of them which are under development, as you can see here. So most of the properties which I have selected, some of them are on the satellite town ring road, some of them are on IBC road, and a couple of them are in Nandi Hills. The rest of them are on the National Highway 44, which are in Chikkaballapur itself. For example, Concord Hillcrest and Rhythms of Earth, which are basically farm plots. So you can also consider farm plots. I mean, if you're looking at a long-term investment point of view, like let's say 15 years or 20 years, because the rates also are very low today of 1200 rupees per square feet as compared to, let's say, 6800 rupees per square feet. And you can also purchase a much bigger land of around 5500 square feet, or let's say even 10,000 or 14,000 size of plot. So we have reputed developers like Assets Promise of Spring, which is 5.1 kilometers on the national highway itself, very well located. And this is an under development property where they have plots of 1200, 1500 square feet. And this is a 23 acres community with luxury amenities and facilities like tennis court, swimming pool, gymnasium, and all the amenities and facilities that you would require in a community. The starting price is 84 lakhs and it goes all the way up to 1 crore 3 lakhs for 1500 square feet. But of course, as I mentioned, the price is on the higher side, but the location is very good, and also it's from a reputed developer. It is on the National Highway 44 itself. So I will also share with you on Google Maps the locations, and how long it takes to go to Devanahalli town. And the other thing with this property, it's only 5.1 kilometers to the Devanahalli town, and from Devanahalli town to Bangalore International Airport, it's 25 kilometers. So that's around 30 kilometers from Bangalore International Airport. It should not take you more than around let's say 20 minutes to reach the Bangalore International Airport. The next property we have is Arvind Orchards, which is 8 kilometers on the satellite town ring road itself. Again, very well located. And this is under development property of 1,500 and 2,400 square feet plots. This is also a luxury community of 25 acres with 5,700 as their rate per square feet, starting from 85 lakhs to 1 crore 36 lakhs, almost 37 lakhs, 1 crore 37 lakhs for 2,400 square feet plots. Then we have Skyline Boulevard. You can check this property out. I've seen some good reviews about them, which is 11 kilometers from the Devanahalli town, and this is an under development property with the plots starting from 1,000, almost 1,200 square feet, 1,140 and 1,200 square feet, and they have totally 95 plots with mid kind of amenities and facilities, like they don't have tennis court and those kind of amenities. And the rate is 4,200 rupees per square feet, starting from almost 48 lakhs to 50 lakhs 40,000. Then we have Forest in My Backyard, which is 15 kilometers from the Devanahalli town and 2 kilometers to IVC Road. So it is very close to IVC Road, and it is under development with plots starting from 1,350 to around 2,200 or so square feet. And they have 138 plots, which is again a mid kind of offering with in terms of amenities and facilities. And 3,000 is their rate per square foot, starting at 40 lakhs and going up to almost 66 lakhs. And then we have Mantri Hills, which is a slightly older property, but you can definitely get resales over here. It is ready for registration property, 15.7 kilometers, right next to Nandi Hills from Devanahalli town. And here you have up to 2,400 square feet plots, starting from 1,200 as well as 1,500 square feet plots. The total size of this community is 28 acres with luxury amenities at 3,600 rupees per square feet, starting at 43.2 lakhs and going up to 86 lakhs 40,000. And then we have SRK Infrastructure, the Earth by SRK Infra, 17.3 kilometers and 2 kilometers to the main road. That is 17.3 kilometers to Devanahalli town. It is under development with plots from 1,500, 1,800, 2,000, 2,400 and 3,000 square feet plots. So you have all the options over here. It's a 25-acre property, which is a luxury offerings of amenities and facilities, and the rate is also 3,600 rupees per square feet, starting from 54 lakhs and going up to 1 crore 8 lakhs, because their plot size is from 1,500 up to 3,000 square feet plots. Then we have NBR Hillviews, which is also a slightly older property. You will definitely get resales in this property. Uh, and you have over here 19.2 kilometers from Devanahalli town, 5 kilometers to the main road. It is a developed property with 1,200, 1,500, 8,800, 2,400, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 square feet plots. So you have all the options over here, and this is 25 acres property with luxury amenities and facilities. The rate is very competitive at 3,150 rupees per square feet. It is slightly further up from Mantri Hills, close to Nandi Hills, very next to Nandi Hills. 37, almost 38 lakhs and going up to 1 crore 57 lakhs 50,000. Sorry, 1 crore, yeah, 57 lakhs 50,000 for 5,000 size square feet plots. And then you have Northern Boulevard. This is also a new development I came across, and the reviews on this property were quite good. You can check them out. I think they're going doing a good, decent development. 20.3 kilometers from Devanahalli town and 15 kilometers to the National Highway 44, which is ready for registration. They have 1,200 up to 2,400 square feet plots, including 1,500, 1,800 and 2,000 square feet plots. And this is a community of 18 acres with mid-luxury kind of amenities and facilities at 5,300 rupees per square feet, starting from 63 lakh 60,000 up to 1 crore 27 lakhs 20,000. And then you have Canterbury castles like Mantri Hills and NBR Hills View. This is also a slightly older project, but you will definitely get plots in this project because it's quite big of 112 acres. So they will definitely have plots available. And this is 22.7 kilometers from Devanahalli town and 6 kilometers to the main road. It is ready for registration, and they have 1,200, 1,800, 3,000 square feet and 5,000 square feet plots with mid kind of amenities and facilities. 3,000 is their rate per square feet, very competitive, starting from 36 lakhs and going up to 1 crore 50 lakhs. And you have TVS Emerald, a very reputed developer, 24.5 kilometers from Devanahalli town and 8 kilometers to the main road. It is yet to be launched, but I happened to come across this project, but they haven't, I think, offered it yet to the public. So they haven't mentioned anything in terms of plot dimensions, but it's quite a large uh, development of 80 acres with mid kind of amenities and facilities. So you can definitely reach out to the developer if you are interested in, in TVS Emerald plots at Nandi Hills. Uh, you know, and it's as I mentioned, it's a big project of 80 acres. The next one is Concord Hillcrest, which is 32.8 kilometers right on the national highway itself, very well located, and it's ready for registration. They have 1,800 and 2,400 square feet plots on a 47 acre land parcel with luxury amenities and facilities. Their rate is very competitive at 2,750 rupees per square feet, starting from 49 lakhs 50,000 to 66 lakhs. Of course, here the even though it's 32.8 kilometers from the Devanahalli town, they are very well located on the National Highway 44. So it will not take you much time to reach Devanahalli town or even the Bangalore International Airport. And they have luxury amenities and facilities in this community. And then we have Rhythms of Earth, which is basically these are farm plots. If you're looking for much bigger plots than 5,000 square feet, it's 47.3 kilometers from Devanahalli town, little bit further up from Concord Hillcrest, and the location is very good. It is located on the National Highway 44 itself, and these plots are ready for registration starting from 5,500 square feet. They have 7,000 square feet plots, 10,000 square feet plots, as well as huge 14,000 square feet plots. And they have luxury amenities and facilities to offer on the 50 acres. This is a 50-acre development, and the rate is extremely competitive at 1,200 rupees per square feet, starting at 1 crore 20 lakhs and going up to 1 crore 68 lakhs. Here the price is on the higher side because the plot sizes are very big. Uh, and the other thing is to consider that these are farm plots. So you have to check with the developer, because if you want to build a ground plus two floors RCC kind of concrete structure, then whether the farm plots have the approval to construct a ground plus one or two floors RCC structure, whether it's residentially converted, you will have to check that with the developer, because in terms of farm plots, if you're buying like agricultural land, your income from other sources should not be more than 25 lakhs per annum if you are purchasing farmland or agricultural land, if you're not an agriculturist. So your annual income should not be more than 25 lakhs. So you can definitely look at this property if you're looking at big plots and a long-term investment of, let's say, 15 to 20 years. It's a very good option to look at 1200 rupees per square feet. But of course, because they are big plots, it's on the higher side, but a very good investment option. But as I mentioned, you need to check these things out, what I mentioned, in terms of whether it is residentially converted, or you may have to spend a little more, in future when you decide to build a ground plus two-story villa or a residential individual house, or like that. So that is what you need to consider over here. The other thing what I wanted to mention is that you can also look at just building like a farmhouse with iron sheets or a steel. I mean iron sheets, if you want to go there on the weekends, like just to spend time with your family or friends. And since these are farm plots very close to Nandi Hills, which is a tourist destination, it's not that you can't construct anything. You can definitely construct just a ground floor with iron sheets and brick walls or concrete blocks. You can definitely do that. You don't need like a residential, I mean, converted property to build on farmland. But again, I would, in any of properties which you are looking at, you definitely need to check the titles of the properties and do your legal verification in terms of the title of the properties. Check the Google reviews, what other people who have already done and purchased here have mentioned in terms of about the properties, because I have also selected a few new properties like Skyline Boulevard, Forest in My Backyard, uh, and the Earth by SRK Infra, Northern Boulevard, Rhythms of Earth. So anywhere where you're purchasing property, whether it is land or it is a villa or it is an apartment, you definitely need to check the titles of the property, get the property documents, and do the legal verifications. So I just wanted to mention that. So I just, in terms of the properties, I shortlisted them based on the distance from the property to Devanahalli town. So if you are looking at the properties in terms of, the price per square feet, I'll just sort that out for you. Uh, so let me sort this out based on the average price per square feet. So you see, the starting is farm plots by Rhythms of Earth. So this is starting from 1200 rupees per square feet. But the location is very good because it is on the National Highway 44 in Chikkaballapur. And then you have Concord Hillcrest. These two properties, the distance may seem more, but because it is on National Highway 44, and these properties are ready for registration also, so it will not take you much time to reach the Devanahalli town or Bangalore International Airport. And the Concord Hillcrest is also very competitively priced at 2750 rupees per square feet, well within 50 lakhs. And then you have in the price range of 3000 square feet, 3000 rupees per square feet, you have Canterbury Castles and Forest in My Backyard. and then you have going up to 3,600 rupees. You have of course NBR Hills View also, which is around 3,150, and 3,600 rupees per square feet. You have Mantri Hills and the Earth by SRK Infra. And for 4,200 rupees you have Skyline Boulevard, and 5,300 rupees you have Northern Boulevard, and 5,700 rupees per square feet you have Arvind Orchards. And assets promise of Springs is the highest at 6,800 rupees per square feet, but the rate, as I mentioned, is on the higher side because it's very close to Devanahalli town and Bangalore International Airport. It's only 5.1 kilometers from the Devanahalli town. And then you have the last one is TVS Emerald. But of course, this property, as I mentioned, you need to check with the developer if it is available for bookings in terms of if they have pre-launched the project or when they are going to launch this project. If you're interested in this project, and it comes at Nandi Hills itself, like Mantri Hills and NBR Hills View. I will show you the on Google Maps also the locations and the distance. It will the exact locations and the time it will take you to travel to Devanahalli town. And in terms of the the price, the total price. So these are the prices what you can see. The highest being around 1 crore 68 lakhs for 14,000 square feet plot, farm plot in rhythms of acres, and the lowest being around 40 lakhs 6,000 rupees per square feet in forest in my backyard. So in between you have a lot of options, starting depending whether it is 1,140 square feet like Skyline Boulevard, starting at 47 lakhs 86,000, and most of them are around 1,200 square feet starting like from 36 lakhs or so, and 40 lakhs, in that price range, 43 lakhs 20,000 or so, and going up to, for smaller plots, going up to 85 lakhs 84 lakhs, uh, and the 5,500 square feet plot, farm plot for 1 crore 20 lakhs. uh, yeah, so this is the plots which I have shortlisted and selected for you. Most of them come near Nandi Hills and in Chikkaballapur town, and few of the new properties which I mentioned, they are in closer to the Bangalore International Airport. I will just open Google Maps and show you the exact locations of all these properties and what is the time and the distance it will take you to get to Devanahalli town. Yeah guys, so as you can see over here, this is Devanahalli town, and so in terms of the first property, which is assets promise of Springs, which is 5.1 kilometers to Devanahalli town. So as I mentioned, this is in Chikkaballapur town, but the location is very good. Uh, you know, it is on National Highway 44 itself, which goes to Hyderabad. So this is a very good location, and because it's only around 5 point, it says over here, because here you have to take a U-turn and then come back. So it's saying 6.7 kilometers, but otherwise it's around 5 kilometers or so from Devanahalli town. And as I mentioned, if you want to go in case of all these properties from Devanahalli town to the Bangalore International Airport, it's Devanahalli town to Bangalore International Airport on National Highway 44. From here to the Trumpet is around 25 kilometers, or maximum should be around 15 minutes or less than that, because it's a National Highway 44. Uh, so this is the location of assets promise of Spring. It would take you around 15 minutes or so to the Devanahalli town. And then we have Arvind Springs. So as I mentioned, Arvind Orchards is located on the satellite town ring road itself. Very good location, and this is around uh, to Devanahalli town is 16.1 kilometers or 22 minutes from Devanahalli town. So here also you will have to take a U-turn and come back because it's on the satellite town ring road. So that's why it's saying 16.1 kilometers. But otherwise, if you take this route, it's around 10 kilometers, 10 and a half kilometers or 23 minutes to Devanahalli town. But the location is very good because from the point of view of investment, because the location is on the satellite town ring road. And then we have Skyline Boulevard. So this property is located just below the Bangalore International Airport near the KIADB Aeros Park. So the property is very well located next to all these SEZs and aero parks where you have Boeing and all that. And it is at a distance of 10.5 kilometers from the Devanahalli town or 16 minutes from Devanahalli town. And from inside to come to this 648 National Highway, it's around 10 and a half. It's around 5.96 kilometers to reach this highway over here. But to Devanahalli town, it's another 5 kilometers or so, around 4 kilometers. So totally 10.5 kilometers or 15 minutes. And then the next project we have is forest in my backyard. So this project is located a little bit inside, around 15 kilometers from the Devanahalli town. But to reach the National Highway 44, it's around 11 kilometers. And here you have the IVC road as well. So it is only 2 kilometers from the IVC road where you have lot of developments happening, and already you have villas over here like Shobha Lifestyle, and you have another property, new property called Provident Deansgate, which are villaments. So lot of villas and villa projects over here. So yeah, it's a little bit inside, but the it's close to the IVC road and even to National Highway 44. It's around 11 kilometers to Devanahalli town. It's around uh, it's around 15 kilometers. So this particular property, so it should probably take you around 25 27 minutes or so to reach the Bangalore International Airport. Then the next property that we have very close to Nandi Hills is Mantri Hills. This property is located 15.5 kilometers from Devanahalli town, very close to Nandi Hills. And so you'll have a very nice view of Nandi Hills from this property. And it's around 25 minutes from Devanahalli town. So to reach the main, like this main junction over here, it's around almost 3 kilometers over here from Mantri Hills. So you can look at resales in this property because it's a slightly older property. You should be able to get resales in this property. Then the next one by SRK Infra is the Earth by SRK Infra. So this particular property is also close to Nandi Hills at a distance of 17.3 kilometers to the Devanahalli town, or around I think 2 kilometers to this main road over here from inside, and it takes approximately 30 minutes to Devanahalli town. So these are projects which are very close to Nandi Hills, so you will have a very nice view of Nandi Hills if you're planning to build a weekend home or a weekend villa. And many of these projects, they have even like a small resort facility, spa and all that. So even if you want to build a villa, and if the developer is managing your property, you can even earn income from that in terms of letting out your villa in terms of a timeshare. You can even consider that option, if you're not spending the weekend over there, if you want to let it out like on a timeshare basis, that is also a good option, because most of these properties which I have selected are offering luxury amenities and facilities, even a tennis court and those kind of amenities are available. The next property is NBR Hills. So this property is also very close to Mantri Hills, a little bit further up from Mantri Hills, and this is located at a distance of around 19 kilometers or 30 minutes from Devanahalli town. This is NBR Hills View plots, right? Then we have Northern Boulevard. As I mentioned earlier, you can check out the reviews on this property. I think they are a new. This is a new development from them. Northern Boulevard. Yeah, Northern Boulevard plots. So this is also a very well located property. As you can see, it's 14.1 kilometers from Devanahalli town, or 20 minutes distance. What you can see over here, and this is around 1 kilometer from the satellite town ring road. So it is very well located, this property. And then we have Canterbury Castles. So Canterbury Castles is also located next to Nandi Hills. As I mentioned earlier, this is a slightly older property, but it's a very big property of more than 100 acres. So you will definitely get plots over here directly from the developer. And this is located at around 22 kilometers from Devanahalli town, or a distance of, it will take you around 36 minutes to reach Devanahalli town. So there's another route also, so it's almost the same, 38 minutes or 23 kilometers, but this is lesser distance inside road, 21.4 kilometers or 36 minutes. And then we have TVS Emerald, which is not yet launched by the developer. You can reach out to them and check with them if they are pre-launching this property, what are the rates and what are the plot sizes. This is again at Nandi Hills, 25 kilometers from Devanahalli town and around 45 minutes from Devanahalli town. And then we have Conquered Hillcrest. So this is also a very well located property in Chikkaballapur. This is on the National Highway Conquered Hillcrest. It is located on the National Highway 44 itself, as you can see over here from Chikkaballapur. Very well located. National Highway 44, which goes to Hyderabad. So this will take you, even though it is around 34 kilometers distance, it will take you only around 45 minutes, because it is you will be driving on a national highway. So even though the distance is more in terms of kilometers, but the time it will take you is very less, and also their rate is very low of 2,750 rupees per square feet. If you're looking at a lower investment, you can definitely look at this property uh, as compared to other properties which are 3,600 rupees per square feet, like Mantri Hills, and those properties, or even 6,800 rupees like Assets Promise of Springs. So 2,750 rupees per square feet is very competitive, and the location is also very good in terms of investment at 2,750 rupees per square feet. If you're looking at holding on to it for, let's say, 15 years, 20 years, uh, long-term investment. And farm plots, what we have, as I mentioned, is Rhythms of Earth. So it's located a little bit further up from Concord Hillcrest at a distance of 45 kilometers from Devanahalli town, and around 50 minutes, 55 minutes or so from the Devanahalli town. But again, the location is very good. If you're looking at around 10,000 square feet, 14,000 square feet plots, their rate is 1,200 rupees per square feet. So even if it's around 15 kilometers more from than Concord Hillcrest, but the rate is almost half of the rate of Concord Hillcrest, which is 2,750 rupees per square feet. So you can just see over here the different the distance. I'll just show you from Concord Hillcrest. So you see, this is where Concord Hillcrest is, and this is where Rhythms of Earth is. But it's on the national highway itself. But as I mentioned, why the rates are very low over here is because these are farm plots, but the location is very good, on National Highway 44. But you just need to check with the developer if you're looking to build a villa, or if you can just build with iron sheets like a weekend home. And here also, I think they're offering luxury amenities. For a weekend home, it would be a good investment option that you can look at. And also from the long term of, let's say uh, 15 years or 20 years time, this would very be a very good investment option, like Concord Hillcrest, because the location is fantastic on the National Highway 44. Any of these properties which are on the National Highway 44 or on the Satellite Town Ring Road, this is the Satellite Town Ring Road over here, what you see. I'll just zoom out a bit. So this is the Satellite Town Ring Road. If you follow the cursor over here, from Hoskote, it comes up like this, and it comes near this, if you can see this Sule Bele, and it comes over here to Devanahalli town. So, and it comes to Chikkaballapur and all further way to Dobaspet. So anywhere on the Satellite Town Ring Road or these kind of locations, if you're looking for investment on a National Highway 44, these are very good options in terms of for investment. And as I mentioned, Nandi Hills, of course, is a tourist destination. Yeah, guys, so thanks a lot for watching this video of mine, and hope this information was helpful to you in deciding if you want to purchase a plot for investment for the long run, like let's say 15 or 20 years. To subscribe to my channel and share the video, and give it a thumbs up if you like this information. And if you have any questions for me with regard to real estate in Bangalore, please do leave your questions in the comments, and I will certainly get back to you with a reply. So thanks again, guys, for taking the time to watch my video, and hope this information was helpful for you.